Yeah, I'm not a what do you call it? A big crazy kind of, oh, let's get the remastered and fork out the more money than I paid for the original. It is one of the things. Anyway, hi, this is Malak, and welcome to the 9th installment of my live stream of Mind Over Magic. You know what I love about this room, this new Chosen One research room, is I just like how dark and spoopy it is. And then as you move the pointer around, it just kind of like, it's like you're shining a torch around a spooky room. It's kind of cool. Candelabra kind of ruins it by... Oh, hello, Freya. Speaking of Freya, let's see if she's on the kitty cam. She is, in fact, on the kitty cam. So I kind of feel like, yeah, I think that's a whole thing. So so yeah, should the kitty cam be opposite the chat or above the chat? I think it should probably be above the chat. Anyway, yeah, spoopy time. So what's going? I don't know what's going on. Oh yeah, we've got the big lava pig, haven't we? The fuck, which makes stuff. Oh, dead crowers and things. A battle awaits. Oh, it's one of those ones. Well, we're gonna kind of leave that. I'm not feeling up to fighting that. But we do have that big giant worm to fight at some point, and 12 Gnosis shards for it as well. I'm kind of thinking that yeah. Snacks and drinks, you say? Well, snacks and drinks. I have drinks. I've had all my food, so no snacks. Now I just have to kind of wait for things to happen in here. I think we should probably build... We need lots of scholarly luxury is what we need. We need a lot of scholarly luxury. 25 to be precise. So the question is... How much scholarly luxury... Basic luxury, no research selected. Mostly because... Oh, there we go. What we got in here now? What actually is this? It's a workshop, apparently. But we need scholarly luxury. What I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to double check. Wait. It is actually technically that. So yeah, we just need to build up the scholarly luxury, and we will then get up to Mage's Tower at least, because it is pristine, towered, and skewed. So, how much scholarly luxury does it have? I mean, apparently only 2 from the bookcase. Banners have impressive luxury. Peaceful luxury. Peaceful luxury. Peaceful. Peaceful again. Oh, they're literally categorized. For fuck's sake. So, yeah. Oh my god. You know when you just... wait, what? 9 episodes in? And I've only just noticed that they're broken down based on the kind of... Alright, let's have a number release. We're gonna put it up here because it'll look good. We don't have any of all that stuff. Hey, Wild Magic. We could have a lot of rugs to give scholarly luxury, but I kind of feel... Is there anything else left in here? Yeah, we got a bookshelf. Let's move this bookshelf and do the whole thing of actually putting lots of bookshelves in here. Just a big row of bookshelves. That'll do it. Well, it'll do something. So was it 2 per bookshelf? We've just put 4 in there. The Arcane Secretary doesn't actually produce any. And then the Amaryllis Spear, so 8, and then... So 14. It'll take a while. Ah, yeah, there are the other things. Yes. Yes. Ah, and it actually... We could have a couple of these chairs. Yeah. I'm going to put one in the corner here. And I'm also then going to put one here. Pointing that way. And we're just going to see how that does its thing. Oh. Paige is making abominations. That's good. Good to see abominations being made. I don't know who Wild Magic is teaching. I'm assuming, yeah, it's Gillen. Because you're practicing getting the swirly discs ready for the advanced lessons, I guess. Yep, little bone fright there doing the thing. This was bringing eggs or something. I don't know, maybe something like that. Once all of that's in, we'll have a look at what luxury of scholarly or otherwise we have, and then we can pick a research. Choppy. What the fuck? Squirting shit on things. Like, what the fuck? I love it. The Tower of Learning is so close to being completed. And the little squirty boys just doing squirty things. There we go. Basically, whatever it gets to, Chosen. The idea with this is that it has the ability of becoming a full-on hermitage. But we'll probably get to tower first, because we need to build things on the roof for it to get any further. But the goal is full-on hermitage. I think the bell tower was a thing. Let me have a little look. Exterior. Lightning rods, chimneys, side chimneys. But basically, bell tower is where it's at, I think. Are any of these gonna be? These are pretty good. Yeah, the bell tower is a bit too high, but it will get up to tower first, and then it will be ripe ready for becoming a hermitage. It's currently 8 scholarly luxury. I'll double check. In fact, actually, let's clear the goal and select a mage tower. There we go. 16. Yeah, once we get to 16, it's currently got 8. The chair is equal to 2, that's equal to 6. One of the bookcases is still yet to be built. So basically, yes, it will get to the appropriate amount of scholarliness. Dead easy. What's the lighting levels? Oof, it needs a lot of light. 600 in total. Let's put a nice, large, rectangular window. Like, here. I'm guessing so. That's why I was kind of looking at the chimneys. Like, I could put a bunch of chimneys and a lightning rod on there, and that might then work? I don't know whether they count. It might. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a chimney. Does it matter whereabouts I really put this? I don't suppose it really does. Oh, I kind of like that. Now that might do it? Well, that's the thing, Chosen. Maybe? Is that a decoration? I don't know. All I know is I've put those things to build. They will get built at some point, and then I guess we'll find out from the numbers whether or not they qualify. Let's speed things up a little bit. Now I know we can look at other kinds of lighting. Candelabras. Definitely more candelabras needed. Now I'm kind of just decorating. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, what's gonna look nice? I know, I'll put that there, and I'll put that there, and I'll put that there. It looks like it's got zappiness, this thing has. Of which we are all going to be very pleased with, I think. Oh, there we go. So, it's definitely become a mage tower. Void Shroom, death to you. So we're back where we were. Oh, I mean, it kind of looks badass, doesn't it? Kind of looks badass. Look at the swirly wall. Very cool. What if we get it upgraded to Hermitage? Well, I guess we'll find out soon enough. Oh yeah, because I built the stairs up there, so the food can be gotten from there and taken up to there. That was kind of the rough idea. You're just throwing rocks at the lightning apprentice, Ori. I think it's been dripped on because of lack of ceilings. It's fine. I have my plans. I suppose they are the stars. Yeah, I guess you're right. I always look at the star-shaped things thinking they're stars, but they would, traditionally speaking, they would definitely be the planets, I would say. Or very significant stars. But yes, the background dots are moving. They're very, very cool. Oh, look. There's horrible, gross things that have been... Just get that out of there. God damn it. What are you off to, Zenketsu? Eating? Ah, I suppose you should eat, I guess. Probably put a snackery up here. I'm pretty sure that there isn't such thing as a snackery, but we all know what I'm talking about. Or properly make that bridge. I guess I'm just gonna have to move all of these tree planters and stuff elsewhere. God damn it. It's just always getting interrupted, aren't they? Okay, it's still not quite lit enough. It is a big room. Yeah, I've seen when I was looking around the Wild Magic that there are various things. There's like special staff rooms where they can get drunk and stuff, which is definitely a thing you want for your teachers. Just get drunk. Ah, fog's miles away. We're all good. I think I am just gonna put some lighting in here, because the void shrooms are all very well. Like, I think we do need them for things. We're getting a lot of them. Someone killed this ghost. Murder the ghost! Cold snap. What's this? Ice flowers spawn at higher rates. Phoenix kiss less frequent and slow. Water ones have waxes and nature ones have wanes. Okay. No, that's fine. Hastened and... Oof. Oof! Big penalty to speed. To be honest though, these students are generally pretty damn freaky. Probably need a bit of a stiff drink to put up with their nonsense. Actually, you know what, yeah, stuff it, carry on. We don't need this much light actually. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Let it happen. And there we go. I just suddenly noticed your comment chosen. Yes, it's not a cube. Oh well, never mind. At least now you can ponder your orb like a true mage. It's not really an orb, but it's a sphere, so it is what it is, you know. Recommended level 8. Oof. Let's get some priority on these chimneys and this lightning rod. Oh, god damn it. I wish they'd just kind of like, oh look, there's a minuscule amount of, oh, you're out of magic. That's actually acceptable. I'll allow, oh no, see, I've now fucked it up. Indeed. Just generally just pissed off. Probably it's just trauma. It's just a little bit of trauma. Put some candelabras in those rooms. Right, well, I think we need to go and kill some freaks. It's going to create a chest smasher soon. So I think we need to get into battle. Yeah, well, they're gonna be more upset now that they disrupted sleep. Wild magic, you get to smash some chest smashers. Yeah. Yes, Chosen. Why not? We're gonna go luxury and pleasant environments now. We've got the resources to do it, so we might as well for a laugh. And if not, we can pack them up and move them somewhere else. This is like you know, me splashing out now that we've got a bit of spare money in the school budget. You know, we've got to spend it. You got to use it or lose it, and this is, you know how it all works. Sire, as much as it'd be useful for you to get in there with the Messy Meddler, I personally think we need Zen in there. Because the defensive buffs that Zen has are pretty damn awesome. Delta, you can smash most of these. We're just gonna, the Messy Meddler is just gonna be the last one to die. It's not embezzling, it's literally we're spending money for the school. Embezzling would be me pocketing it. Which I'm not, I'm making lighting. See, I like the fact that the, oh. God, that was quick. Everybody got there pretty damn sharpish. Okay. I think we're just going to end up smash. Oh, good God! Nearly one-shot him. And then I guess just smash again, I guess. Or just flow or something. I don't even know. Like, I just feel like it's a waste of a smash to smash them when other things can be smashed. Splish! Oh yeah, you're vivified. You cannot do offensive magic now. That's fine. Splish. And clearly we're gonna go do just a miasma, just a general miasma. Earth armor. Can you just switch around? And then just a torrent. No, I suppose I can't really, can I? Let's just smash. Smash. And let's just get the tentacles in there. And smash. God, we wrecked them. Yeah, that's the thing about magic. It is one of those things. So yeah, everybody absolutely wrecked that encounter. Wild Magic's a bit pissy though. A little bit annoyed, a little bit upset about something. I'm actually not really that used to looking at like grumpiness. Oh yeah. You're grumpy because you you know, traumatized by being ripped apart by a giant lava maggot or whatever the fuck it was. It is what it is. Cannot be helped. I mean, it can be helped, but it can't be helped. Little Horn, I want you to build the lightning rod. You're not exactly going to be very quick at it, but you don't sleep, so this will be the ultimate finding whether these roof decorations count as roof decorations. There is a half-done candelabra, but since that lightning rod might be a bit tricky for our other wizards to build, figured that it's best to use Little Horn to build this. And then these two and the candelabra probably can be done by other people reasonably effectively. We'll find out, I guess. Now, do we have wands for summoning? We do. We have a whole load of wands for summoning students. But we do also want to extend this to make more beds for the tutors. Hang on. Look, she's doing a lick. Lick, lick, lick. She's doing a lick. Anyway, I mean, people are just taking the food out of there instead of out of there. I think I need to put a chest up here for all of the food. Oh, the broom stations! Yeah, yeah, so they can kind of like get fast travel from the top of one building to the top of another one. I don't even really know anything about the broom things, like how much space they need, if they need to be, I don't know, thingies. None of that made much sense. But I'm gonna make sense of it. Shrinks. What? Are these things that have been shrunk and are in storage? Maybe. Maybe! I always have to read things completely the wrong way around, don't I? We need a lot of stone for a broom rack. They don't seem to need chairs, but I don't know. Are there basic chairs? There aren't. Like, there's impressive chairs. But either way, yeah, I could make another dining table, which will probably be useful. It's a shame I can't put another one there, but there's no way they'll be able to get past it. Although I could change the... Ooh. 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 I kind of like that idea now. Hell with this. We're gonna... No, don't build a copy. Move it. Like that. In fact, actually, there's no building required here. They just need to shrink and expand them and job done. Yeah, and then there's plenty of space for everyone to get around it. I'm gonna put a chest up there for food, storage. Turn this whole lower floor into a kitchen, basically. I'm gonna move the incantophone, like to here or something, so that people can just kind of dance in the corner. Because we like it when people just randomly dance for no apparent reason. Then that whole ground floor can start becoming a proper kitchen. At least that's my understanding. It is all coming together. That is very true. Ooze? Basically, that room's been dirty too long. The scullery. Gross. What's it doing? It's doing something weird. It's damaging a torch. Someone mess it up. There we go. It broke the torch. I'm unhappy. Although it's now being repaired. Why is the slime not dead? Could you just kill the ooze before it destroys everything? Jeez, that was big. Cool. Anyway. Oh, we've got... So, now's the time to see if they count. It doesn't look like the chimney or the lightning rod count as large roof decorations. So I'm assuming that there's some other things which are large roof decorations. But either way, I think it's time we do some research. And you'll be happy to know that regardless of the fact that it's not a uber mega researchy thing, it does nevertheless, it is better than the previous one, and therefore we now have full access to the like the tier 3 researchy things. Which of course, it's all good. It's all good. I suspect that in this area there will be large decorations. But we shall see. We shall see. So we still have things from tier 2. No, I clicked on something. So we still have things from tier 2, like Throw Me, Scrumptious, which is like various food-related things, farming-related things, growth and decor, fancy-related things, so that's a fancy bed. Roof decorations or bell tower. Well, let's have a little look at where the bell tower is. So, bell tower is getting posh. So I'm going to put getting posh as one of the options. So basically, getting posh gives us the bell tower, which requires ignium and sculpstone and all kinds of stuff. We'll see about trying to get that, and large stained glass windows, which is cool. What else do we have? All the gargoyles. The question is are there more plants? Is that a recommendation, Delta, or a question as to what it is? So the answer to what it is like basically they're potions that you can throw at enemies for harmful effect. We haven't yet. No, Throw Me is not researched yet. Crow ranching. What else have we got? Various extra good food. Question is where are the large roof decorations? A roof spike. A small rooftop decoration. We can do higher level ones as well. Well, question is I don't know whether large roof is gonna give us anything. Yeah, because I don't know what to search for. Intimidating silhouette. Gargoyle. A small rooftop decoration. Blowing in the wind. Here we go. But it requires ignium and sculpstone still. But yes, blowing in the wind. A weather vane, basically, is a large roof. I think the bell tower is probably the most efficient way of doing it. I'm going to turn around and... What's this wall to wall? A massive red floor covering. Luxury. So basically... Wall to wall. Yeah, you know what? Wall to wall for carpets. Was it Throw Me, I think. We still kind of want that. I know it's not necessarily been recommended specifically, but I'm going to put it in anyway. What else do we want? Did we get the medical accessories yet? I don't even know anymore. I think we must have. I think we did. Yeah, medical accessories got done. Darker and darker. What is this? Used to make room. Made to make a room at an atelier. A tanning rack. And a fractal mold planter. You can harvest fungal helix. The fuck is that? Sophisticated sipping. Ah, a libation fountain. Used to create libation with alchemy. Well, since no one else is saying anything, I'm going to go with quench your thirst. Quench your thirst, so that all of our tutors can get drunk and stuff. So, getting posh gives us the bell tower. Wall to wall is carpets. Throw me is potions that are throwable. Quench your thirst is the libations. And there's obviously other things, especially the bell tower, because there's a lot of prerequisites that it will churn through. But that's the ultimate kind of motivation for that particular vote. Okay, we have voting progressing. For those of you who are interested, I'm having a few pints of Hobgoblin tonight. I need it. And while we're doing this, we're going to stare at a cat. At the kind of vague, fluffy lining of a cat. Absolutely chosen. I think we're going to have to then start focusing on the raw materials that the bell tower needs, because it does need some other things, but that's going to be naturally a part of the game anyway. But yes. I love my kitty. I was telling her, like I often do each day, that I did, and she just kind of sits there and lets me rub her cheeks, and she's like all blinkies and purry, and she just kind of sat there on my desk, just like, ee. She's so cute. Hence the meowy purr sounds. There must be a name for that particular kind of a meow. That one. That's the one for her. Yeah, you know it. Well, it's when I activate it, it doesn't count as anything. It's only when people use the chat command that there's a global cooldown. So the actual, while we're thinking about it, I might as well go and double check what they are. Commands, Freya. So the global cooldown is 1800 seconds. So what is that? 3 minutes or something? No. God, my brain is just failing miserably. Or is that like 30 minutes? Is it a myrrh? Furries all around the world would. Oh no. But yes, for example, if anyone tried it now, it wouldn't work. Not for another 30 minutes. But I can do it as much as I bloody well please. It's my channel. I'll do what I want. It looks like wall to wall. People want carpet. No, getting posh. Getting posh. Oh, well, that's a very good thing, isn't it? We like getting posh. Right, getting posh. Look at that. We're gonna get Chronebugs. We're getting a lot. And exotic things, like igniums. So Chronebugs are gonna be able to make things. Either way, research beginneth. But we're also going to summon some students. We need the students for Gnosis Shards. I'm pretty sure that all of the wands have basically been... Have we made all the ones that I'd... Because I made a load... Oh no, we got 3... For some reason, 3 lightning ones need to be made. Oh, because we were going to summon a load of lightning students and then pick one for Chosen to become. The Chosen Junior, as it were. Yeah. Often used to basically it kind of like basically means sex, I suppose. Often combined with suit to denote a mersuit, which is a fursuit specifically designed that you can, well, get all Murray in. Which, contrary to popular belief, the vast majority of suits, nobody's having sex in them. My god. I only have a partial, and it's like, I would boil away if I did anything more than just wander around and wave. Actually trying to get down and do the, as Paigey calls it, the devil tango or whatever it is, in a rug. No, nobody wants that. Nobody would survive that unless you're insane. But yes, that's what basically mer means. Now you're going to tell me that actually it is officially the name of the sound that cats make, and I'm just going to be disappointed now forever. Like, what is she doing? She's heard something. I don't know what she's doing. Vigorous activity. Yeah. Honestly, I'll be wandering around, and within 10 minutes, I'm just going to be like, I'm so hot now, I want to take this off. She probably does. It's definitely a cat thing to be able to do, isn't it? Although how these guys manage to dance and run around in fursuits, they're, you know, natural flesh. I have no idea. Suffice it to say, I'm going to basically build a copy of this chest. I'm going to put it here next to this focusing thing. The focusing thing isn't going to live here forever. I think the attunement bench needs to... We'll probably put attunement benches in other rooms. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Decided to put the light on so we can see her a little bit better. As much as showering, you know, as much as like bathing a dog is a bit of a chore, it's only because the dog is uncooperative. I suspect that that these doggos, they just shake all the excess moisture off, and it's fine. I bet it's absolutely fine. I can't remember a huge amount about the fight down here. Let me just click on it again. Yeah. Ultimately, we need Zen is a good option for the defensive purposes. But we just didn't have the damage output, did we? That was the main problem. We didn't have the damage output. Well... yeah. Basically, yes. I mean, ideally, we need just, like, loads and loads. But yeah, Pagey definitely needed to handle the high damage. Delta can do the consecrating drops. Yeah, but it doesn't actually heal. But yeah. Or just have more people dishing damage. Big damage dealers like Wild Magic are obviously no good here, but we can swap Wild Magic out and bring in others. Yeah. Even Hellfire is not going to be really that much useful. Well, I'm not actually necessarily going to click go yet, but I think we should be able to. I'd like to think so. What I could do is bring Chosen instead of, say, Wild Magic. Because Chosen can recharge people, and then we just need someone who's going to be doing some damage. What's the most damaging element other than Earth and Fire? Earth and Fire are just highly damaging. And the thing is, with this thing being resistant to Fire and Earth, the two main things we deal damage, it's like, yeah. Well Chosen, you'll be happy tomorrow night. To be honest, that was just like one playthrough where there was an issue with the Jupiter. But no, that's why I want to swap people out for people who can then give others more damage output. And that's the thing, is I'm not trying to play defensively. I'm trying to find something offensive. Something that can get past the resistances. My mind is focused on offense at the moment. And that's why I'm trying to find what's the most damaging element other than Fire and Earth. Definitely not playing defensively. Yeah, Pagey's definitely in. Pagey is massive damage, but we don't have anyone else who is dark as well. Well, Zen is good at tanking. But I do agree with you. What is Zen's... because we really do like the mass shield. It's targeted row, that's good. So what we could do is we could put someone on the front row. Release the inner barbarian. We can't really put Pagey on the front row because Pagey needs her health. Simple as that. Pagey needs her health. Hey, Monica. Good to see you, man. We're talking tactics. I'm trying to talk tactics. Could put a Sire on the front row. Delta, potentially, yes, but also I think a Sire might swap for Wild Magic. I know a Sire's not very high level. thorns. Can we move them around? Okay. Well, as I say, I'm not going for it now. I was just reminding myself what the situation with that buddy is. Nah, exactly wild magic. Very buffy and debuffy, but not particularly damaging. Shame Gillen is so fragile. Chosen. Chosen. You see, Chosen, you can be quite a good benefit of... Basically, we could turn around and recharge Paige, recharge Delta. You have a fuck ton of mana. And then the inspiration, you could give inspiration to Paige, and then Paige can whack that thing. Yeah, so I think we'll swap out wild magic for Chosen. Chosen can be a bit of an enabler and a recharger. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not actually sure if we... Because I've not really looked at it since looking at it. No qualified mage. Greater recharging and greater rejuvenation. But we don't have any fungal helix. Otherwise, yeah. That would be good. Now, the fungal helix, I did see some all the way over here. It's probably inside... Yeah, it's inside the fog for now. Is there a farm to do fungal helixes? We were so close to taking it out the last time. We just ran out of health and mana. Can we put the trees in here? Nah, they're a bit too small, these greenhouses, aren't they? Right, shall we go for it? What's the current superior repel fog? Smoke sticks, fire, ice petals. Yeah, I mean that's not much, but we can. I think we just need to take this boy out. That, I think. Well, basically rejuvenation potions. Everybody's got rejuvenation potions. Paige needs a rejuvenation potion, obviously. Chosen, we could give Chosen a recharging potion. $50 mana though. Is 50 mana really worth it? Maybe. Again, I'm not sure why you want me to keep putting the weaker character on the front row. The front row will get hit a lot, so we have attacks the front row of enemies, shrapnel. So the front row is going to get hit more often. Delta has 120 health. Zen has 377. Exactly. I'm not. It's like a vendetta or something. I mean, we can try it, and then they can swap if it looks like it's getting bad. I think it's gonna go bad. Right, let's do it. Nobody's using taunt. That's the thing. Nobody's using taunt. Let's do this. The thing just hits a lot of enemies. It's going to distribute quite a lot. Did someone come from the other side somehow? We're just waiting for one person. Yeah. There's a portal at the other side which leads up. There's like a nexus at the back of this room, and we're using it even though we haven't unlocked the room. That's actually kind of funny, actually. Anyway. Delta. Time to provide a torrent. Alright, you are now slowed like a little bitch. Shadow Cloak. I'm gonna put this on Delta, because Delta is the feeblest. Pagey, have some inspiration. I guess Torrent again. Okay, Mass Shield. Shield worked. Another Torrent. Splish. And now the Tentacle Sweep, which should auto-crit, we're saying? Yeah, there we go. That's what we like it. We're gonna... Who is anyone low on energy? Not really yet. Inspiration for paging. Another torrent, I think. Since they're doing quite well. Mass shield. Let's keep them shields up. Yeah, to be honest, the whole... Yeah, even when it's gonna wound her more, it probably is worth doing. So I'm just gonna pass. Well, at the moment, there's nothing else. She can't really target anyone, so I'm gonna put Shadow on there. Inspiration on you. Pass. Mass shield again. Yep. Torrent. This should crit. There we go. Good old tentacle sweep time. Oh, but the inspiration didn't seem to kick in much, did it? If at all. I think maybe the inspiration only applies to one person or something. Or oh no, it lasts a certain amount of time. Ah, torrent. Okay, I'm gonna pass to recharge. Shield worked. Torrent. Torrent. Tentacle sweep. This should crit. There we go. Inspiration on Pagey again. Pass. Pass. Armor. Torrent. And tentacle sweep. Boom! Yeah. Yeah, Chosen was a good choice. Having Zen just constantly shielding the front row really minimized the damage. But yeah, we drained a lot then. As far as energy goes, the fact that Chosen got completely drained. I was using some very expensive abilities. But yeah. Well, that's the thing, Zen. It's a that ability is very strong. The glowing nail intrigues me. I mean, I think it's just a random relic, but still. Either way, that's a lot of stone. And yeah. What was the, Oh, a rematch. We can do rematches. What the fuck? Well, I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon, but that was pretty good. So we've explored everything. Now we just have to continue exploring the spine. Nice. Is that shiny thing a rift? No, that's Gnosis shard. Oh, they're gone now. But no, they were Gnosis shards. We end up with enough probably now to promote someone like a Sire. I think I was going to give them dark magic. That's a good point, actually. We will actually do that. Iron. I mean, it's useful. I'm sure it's very, very useful. Just not that useful. The Dragon Walk. We're definitely making the dragon. Oh, look how big it is. It's huge. It's huge. We're putting the walk just here. Or we could put the walk like here and just kind of, I don't know what to do with the walk. I want to kind of, what do I do with the walk? What do I, you know, I'm going to shut up now. So, I actually quite like putting the walk. I want to put the walk there. And then we're going to get rid of the wall here. Somehow. We're going to just demolish. So, the question is, if this is going to be a thing... Oh, it's got to be interior as well. I can make an interior. That's dead easy. Let me have a little look at what other eateries there are. There's got to be interior. That's fine. Oh, that's actually the biggest. I think I did this a little bit before. No, that's fine. We can just build... Just build a bit of floor and a bit of wall and job done, I guess. Death to the shroom. Let's build a copy of the torch and put it on the back wall. It'll get done at some point. I don't think it's using an actual dragon. I think it's just it's a walk that's thematically draconic. Although I also could be very wrong about that as well. Let's put the priority up and get it built. But anyway, this schoolroom needs to be... Oh, that's it. It's It's going to be a whole thing. Damn it, Chosen. No eating dragons. But sometimes eating dragons. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a chest of raw ingredients down here. And then a chest... Well, that chest is then going to have no ingredients, but actual... You know... meals and libations, apparently. And this will not have meals or libations. Ripe dragon eggs and unripe dragon eggs. I don't like the fact that they're describing dragon eggs as ripe and unripe, like they're just fruits. Is it... I think it's 2 dragons, isn't it? It looks like 2 dragons. But it actually looks a lot cooler in the... It actually looks a lot cooler than it did when I was looking at the thingies. Anyway, meal orders. Bitter rice and honey drop, honeyed stir fry, or just bitter stir fry. I feel like having until we've got like 5 of everything is actually an acceptable thing. Obviously, you know, honey drops need to be farmed. Oh yeah, the pantry. Yeah, you do make a very good point. Very, very good point. A very, very... I'll shut up now. Actually, I kind of want to put the pantry just here, actually. But yes, I do agree with you. Getting the pantry done seems like a good plan. So this is at the moment a scullery. But what I want to do is I want to make it a kitchen, which I'm assuming is a sort of workshop. A fine kitchen. Okay, let's have a little look. Grounded and pristine. 1 or more dragon walk. 2 or more spice racks. A pantry. Large spice racks. Chimneys. So basically there's nothing that... So I'm just going to say fine kitchen. And I'm just going to put a chimney. Because apparently chimneys are a whole thing. And apparently multiple chimneys are the way to go. We need spice racks, because that's definitely got to be a thing. Pretty sure we do actually have spice racks. But they might be furniture? Yes, indeed it is under luxury. Everyone's working away. Oh yeah, you do actually... Well, I was going to kind of build it at the back there, but I don't know how many... Yeah, the torches are actually quite low down, aren't they? You are actually kind of right, yeah. They do look a little bit... It's totally gonna have some weird shit growing in there. Maximum priority on there, because I think that does actually then speed things up. Oh, we're getting some good stuff. Hellfire has cooked the first meal. Got an achievement for that. Oh, the dragons do actually then. Oh, look at that. That's actually really, really cool. Well, aren't dire rats basically just big cats? Can we just prioritize, like, you know, the moving of these gross things? So this should hopefully improve people's, you know... Oh, there's brains being shoved in places. I think that the body parts, yeah, I think there are some things which are being moved in here. Like, yeah, I think there's a lot of things that probably shouldn't be in here. Let's have a little look. Bitter gruel, bitter rice, rat feed, gut-berry bitter rice, slop, sinew. I mean, we don't really want slop, but it's a thing we got. Honeyed gruel. Okay. Stir fry. So really, apart from a little bit for horrible food, we don't actually need animal parts. Huh. I think brains, ectoplasm, eyeball, and sinew probably shouldn't be stored here. And viscera, we're going to limit it to 10. And now I'm going to quickly high prioritize the various things that need high prioritizing. What's going on with Hellfire? Losing their edge. Victory need is very low. Craving a win. Oh, I see. So you're kind of like, you need to go and kill people. I'm guessing that's what that means. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I think you're just upset that you haven't murdered anyone in a while. Ah, yes. I knew that there was a reason why I had slop, and I was never going to remove it, because, you know. But, pristine. Ah, negative luxury items. Let's have a little look, because it's currently a scullery, and what does it need to be? A kitchen? You know what? Let's stop trying to be clever and just put kitchen. Luxury. Okay. Spectral rift. Oh, it's literally in the future kitchen. But yes, we get rid of the torches, replace them with candelabras or something like that. Not yet chosen. I was thinking of probably turning it into a teacher bedroom, so I was kind of contradicted my not really, and then immediately giving an idea. Because if I build out like this, make another room for 2 beds, put 2 beds in there, that's 8 beds that are going to be for tutors, for teachers, for staff, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I was just going to kind of leave it for now. Shall we just kill this spectral rift? Looks like lots of people are vulnerable to plants. We're going to have to upgrade a sire, aren't we, at some point? Let's bring... let me double check something, though. So killing things will help you. Literally killing things. We have nothing that's vulnerable to fire, so we're not going to bring you out on this one, I'm afraid. Sorry, Hellfire. Sorry, Hellfire. Oh, scratchy, scratchy. Sorry, I'm just scratching my leg. Zen needs to be tanky. Delta can go at the back again. No, but then again... To be honest, it actually worked quite well, Delta being up front. Zen providing buffs from the back. Delta, if need be, can take on the role of wild magic and put armor and shit on. I mean, to be honest, Delta's got the special ability where they just naturally are putting armor on anyway. So that's a whole thing. Here you go, look. Whenever they cast an attack spell, they gain armor equal to the mana spent. So it's like Delta is incredibly strong when it comes to I just attack and then defense happens. And Paigey could just wreck shop from the back row as per usual. It's pretty straightforward, really. That one of those 2 at the back are a bit tough, but I'm sure we will manage to kick some ass anyway. I don't want gut berries in there. You know what I mean? Okay, here we go. Let's kick some ass. I don't want to drain all the magic, so torrent time. Nice. Yeah, front row is pretty solid. Shadow cloak on you, because you're still not... Then again, you've got 25 armor now. Like, that was more than what Wild Magic was able to do just by focusing purely on armor. It was funny, actually. Splish! Now you die! You die now! Nope. Delta's actually very strong. Mass shield. Paigey! No, not Paigey. Why is Wild Magic down? How did Wild Magic go down already? I didn't even notice. What? I suppose Wild Magic actually has fewer hit. Oh, Jesus. I guess trauma for wild magic. Yeah, that was harsh. Yeah, I don't like that, but I guess it is what it is. I guess smash? Jesus. Delta, you beast. You got 80 fucking armor now. I hadn't even clicked just how devastatingly powerful that mudslide skill is. But I guess we know now. Whiplash. And smash. I mean, yeah, mud fucking power. Okay, just keep going. Smash. Pagey. Whiplash. So yeah, let's get him to bed. Bless. So wild magic, who's gonna rescue you? I mean, I feel like Delta, you should just kind of, you know. I can't click on him. Who's rescuing? Who's doing a rescue? Oh, Zen is rescuing. Good. You had to have a bite to eat first, though. Obviously. Obviously. I mean, I guess. Begin the ritual. Gillen, our watery boy. I mean, to be honest, though, you got would that be better if it was Delta? Ah, they did cast a dot. Fair enough. Little shits. Yeah, let's there we go. Perform the ritual by shoving moistness into their body. I think wild magic is fine now, though also a bit traumatized by being knocked out yet again. Wild magic has been very, very useful. But they're just not quite, yeah, not quite holding their own at the moment. I'll tell you what, let's get some murderage done. Kind of hellfire. You need victory. Well, there's a weird fucking skull-headed dino bird that needs murdering. I say dino bird because they've got like 4 arms, like a kind of velociraptor type thing. There we go. You've murdered burbs. Now you feel powerful. So there's penalties, sort of penalties, to having powerful ones. Good to know. Good to know. Fog status? It's kind of over there. As far as what is the cost of fogging or defogging the area, I mean it is what it is. It's the phoenix flowers. It's quite expensive with phoenix flowers. It's because it's the more expensive, the sort of the rarer components. You can kind of let it close in a bit, and then it reverts back to cheap stuff. Hey, BMC. Yeah, sorry, my brain just failed. I was reading your name like, how does that stand for BMC? Oh, it's at the end. Just losing it. How you been, man? How you been? I think we need to just repel the fog. Do we have phoenix flowers growing? It's a bit of a cold snap. That's the only problem. So, like, phoenix flowers. So we've got smoke reeds. Phoenix flowers. Let's copy with settings, please. Doink, doink. And let's repel the fog. Who wants to repel fog? Who wants to level up? Is another good question. Begin the ritual. I like saying begin the ritual like that. I feel like super important or something. I don't even know really. I just do. Bzzz. It's like Ghostbusters. Yes, Chosen. Oh god. Oh god. The smoke pop belt references are coming in again. Oh my god. Quick, look at a cat. Distract them with cats. We've got bitter gruel, bitter stir fry, gutberry. Hang on, I've just... Oh, wow, Magic, you've also done... I was like, I could have sworn I toggled back to the game like soon after. I look up at the system and I'm like, why is Freya on the camera? Oh, but you did it well, Magic. I like how you're using the food cam. Or I suppose it could be Freya cam. Ah, whatever. It's a thing. Well, you can just type, is it help? Is it commands? I can't remember. There's a command that brings up all the commands. There is a timeout on it chosen, though. I think it's the same command, so... I think it does a timeout. Just try help, then. Or command, or exclamation mark, question mark, or... I think I put a different options, but we'll see. Shall I do what I said I thought I was going to do? And actually just build some beds? But do we have nicer beds? No, we do not. We will destroy these beds when shit happens. I don't know. We need a bit more light. But we could always have a little look at the room thing. Was it private quarters? No. It was just bedroom, wasn't it? Want a more plain bed, fancy bed, or canopy bed, blah blah blah. Yeah. Basically, it doesn't really need much more than that. We're just gonna put a wall torch. Settings, blah blah blah. How high did I have them? Yeah, okay. Boom. And I'm just gonna pump up the priority of these things just slightly. And then we can have basically another teacher room. Well, once I've got the stuff that the private quarters requires, I will. I used to do the whole, like, select the goal and plan for the blah blah blah. But then there are slightly different things. Like, so for example, my brain's failing again. This, you won't then know what this bit is to get to that bit, if you know what I mean. But I could always do that, to be fair. We just need fancy beds and more luxury. And we don't have fancy beds yet. I mean, technically, this could also, if you want, be private quarters. These large windows. Must not have cots or plain beds, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, we're not interested in that. But what we are interested is a sire being promoted to an apprentice so they can start cutting trees down so we can start getting rune wood and blah blah blah. Let's begin a ritual. We just need... We need rituals. We need rituals. And... Fuck! We still need more Gnosis shards. Oh, wait. Those chimneys are, but that chimney is... Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because neither of them actually count as decorations. So actually, I'm just going to get rid of it, because there's literally no point in it being there. Apprentices can chop trees, yes. Blah, 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 blah. So initiate, chop. There we go. New apprentice defaults can chop. So basically the idea is to get a sire with evil magic, dark magic. They then qualify a little bit for the egg. Does the dragon egg? There's dragon egg related shenanigans where we need nature and dark combined. And then they can chop trees. So it's like a win-win, but we still need more Gnosis shards. So what we should do, once this second room has been built, I'm going to build more carpet. Just a little bit to lead into the room. We don't want to go crazy. I mean, we kind of do want to go crazy, don't we? Really? Yeah, we do. We want to go crazy. So yeah, the bottom line is once we've managed to get enough Gnosis shards, and I think I'm going to summon a load of lightning students this session before we end today's thing. Summon a load of lightning students, get Chosen to summon them all, then Chosen can pick one to become Chosen Junior, and then we're going to train them up, give them the apprentice promotion. Chosen again, you get to pick what your junior picks as their second, and if you want their second to be lightning, then yeah, we can do Mega Lightning Chosen 1 Junior. Or Chosen 2, we can call you Chosen 2, the young one. We don't mind that weird shit. And then yeah, once they become staff, we retire your old one, and then you basically have an upgraded staff member as your character, as it were. All the other lightning students, once they get qualified, we graduate them and kick them out. That's the plan. Well, we should be able to summon lightning students. We have 4 lightning ones ready. This is not like a random idea. I had this session. This has just been in the planning. This is planning in the works. So yeah, I'm gonna summon 4 lightning students. Okay, Zen. Well, it's good to see you, man. Even if you only managed what, 2/3 of the stream. I mean, maybe even more than that. If you, yeah. As long as you enjoyed yourself, we don't mind either way. This is about to... Oh no, it was already technically a bedroom. Chosen One, Hellfire, Pagey, Wild Magic. Let's make this so that it's not all students. There we go. And then there's going to be an awful lot of time of people teaching students. There's going to be a lot of student teaching. Mostly at the Learning Stone. That guy Zen's teaching advanced nature magic. I mean, then to be fair, Zen is got 2 nature. I kind of feel like Gillen actually has... Huh. That's kind of pretty. I like how the tree's got the little orbs hanging from it. What I want to know is, what is Gillen even learning at that point? I don't know. It's probably best not to think about it too much. People seem relatively happy in the general, you know, scheme of things. What are people doing up here? Ah, buildy. Oh, did you ask on Pagey? Sorry. Brain. Scrolly. Kiss, Marry, Kill. Here we go. I've not actually seen the film Slither, so you'll have to describe that one to me. Treebeard, obviously I know Lord of the Rings. Gollum, Gimli. Oh god, you just have to describe the alien from Slither? Give me something to work off? It doesn't sound pleasant. But then again, there's an awful lot of things that most people wouldn't think of as pleasant that I think as pleasant. So, more than pleasant. I mean, you and me both, I suppose. Honeyed stir fry, bitter stir fry. Oh, I love the fact that we actually have this whole thing going on. And Crowers need to die. I mean, Gollum's definitely not gonna get... Well, I'm not gonna marry him. That's for certain. So yeah, I don't think he's... Kill? I don't know. It depends on Slither. Yeah, because Gollum's definitely at the bottom end of the 3. Like, Gimli's top, then Treebeard, then Gollum. And then the alien from Slither, I don't really know. So once I have something to go off, then we'll see how it goes. As to where they appear on the list. It's like The Thing. but it's gross and lets little flesh slugs. Oh, look it up. Is this going to be one of those things? Slither. Film. Alien. Image search. Oh no. What is this? The fuck is this? Let me... What is that? The Long One is the main antagonist of the 2006 American comedy horror film Slither. No. God, I'm not entirely surprised that you managed to find something grosser than Gollum. I'm not entirely surprised. I mean, that's not But still, well done, I guess. So, kill the thing the Long One from Slither. Good God. I guess then, kiss Gollum, fuck Treebeard, and marry Gimli. Gimli is husband material. Like. He's gonna be a fucking great laugh to hang out with, spend the rest of your life with. Yeah. Gimli's definitely husband material in my opinion. Out of that four, definitely. Fuck. Like if I was gonna marry, like Gimli, yeah, you're the same as me. You basically have the same list as me, Paige. If I'm gonna get a choice between marrying any of the main characters from Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, Gimli's high up. I don't know, Chosen. I think if I call something gross, then I think it's gross. If I call something hot, then I'm gonna, it's hot to me. I'm open and honest about my feelings. I mean, I might specify and say, oh, yeah, that should gross me out, but actually, I'm digging it. You know, I might admit that I understand that my feelings are not normal. But no, I'm going to say it's hot if it's hot, not if it's not. And I think Paige is probably the same way. We're all in good company here, I think. We've long since gotten past the point of pretending to be normal on the internet. I mean, Legolas is a common choice, but he just does not do it for me. Like he'd be alright to hang out with as a friend, but he'd be like that friend that you don't want to hang out with all the time. Whereas Gimli, I actually feel like I probably could. Aragorn. Ugh. I mean, I know it's a bit stereotypical to like Aragorn, but he's... Like, I would say Aragorn is like the most normal out of the thing. In all these films and these fuck, marry, kill, whatever the things are, Aragorn is probably one of the ones that's most normal, I guess. I just like his entire demeanor. He's such a fucking badass. And he'll fucking cry and like, he's like proper man material. Not one of these like macho men that never cries and is always got to be brrr. He's like emotional and vulnerable in ways, but also just fucking honorable and determined and loyal and also a fucking badass. And like, let's be honest, at the end of that film, when he turns around to the hobbits and he says, "You bow to no one." And then he, the fucking king of all men and on Middle Earth, he kneels to them. He's still technically taller after he is kneeling because they're very short, but the gesture is not lost, you know? The king of Rohan and Gondor, and therefore the extension basically of all men, all humankind. Yeah, just what a man. What a man. What a man. You've set me off. Chosen, did you literally just zap that thing once? I actually really am liking this study. Look at this study. I've got to admit, I'm happy with this study. I don't know about you, Chosen. Are you happy with the study that I've designed and built for you? It's a shame I can't put a bedroom next to it, because it would then completely invalidate its ability to become what it needs to become. It's such a fucking... It's actually just nice looking. Yeah, I think I outdid myself with the design on this. Well, the wallpaper wasn't my choice, but, you know, way to pick the one thing I didn't have a choice on. But yes, I do agree with you, though. The wallpaper is pretty fucking epic. How big could digital ink displays be? Like... Wouldn't it be cool if you had wallpaper that literally did do this? Not a projector, because a projector would be an easy thing. You can have projectors that project onto the wall. But something where it wasn't a projector. So it doesn't matter whether there's things blocking it. The circles and the stars and lines will move even behind things. Do you know what I mean? Just, I don't know. Be very, very cool. Well, at least you're back, hopefully fully charged this time. God. Spectral... Nearly called it a spectral cloaca then. That's not what it is! Someone kill these crowers. Oh. Well, that's the thing, is there's so many things you could do with something like this. But yeah, it is very cool. I can't wait to see the next level. We just need to get a thingy on the top. Anyway. It's still only a scullery. How does it need to be a kitchen? Luxury. Okay. Luxury we can do. We just need to get rid of these bloody torches. I'm gonna disintegrate the torches. Disintegrate. But we need luxury. Okay. First things first, we're gonna have obviously some basic luxury here. You can do windows, but I do also like candelabras. And it's wooden phoenix flowers. I don't know, Chosen. We will find out in a moment. Honey drops. We do not have enough honey drops. The honeyed stir fry, I think, until we have, can we make them, like, outdoor? Ice flag, gut berry boar, sweet leaf unstable anemone, wormwood plant. We can't make honeyed things yet. Yeah, I think the Cronebug was part of that path. Let's have a little look where we are. So the Cronebug is done. I can see it all is done. Which is like a huge mega window made of materials we don't have yet. Nutmage. Again. I guess if the mages have enough libations, that's maybe what they get up to in their private rooms. I don't know. And pixie dust. Cool, whatever. How do we make honey drops, though? Hang on, the chrome... Blah, 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 blah. Must be hatched. Carveries, we know that. And we need runewood for that as well. I know what they are, wild magic, but how do we farm them? There! Growth and decor, guys. Growth and decor. I'm gonna be sneaky and just add that in. Sorry, guys. But I just want them. I want them. And you can't stop me. It's my channel and I'll research what I want to. Research what I want to. Research what I want to. You research what you want to if you were playing the game yourself. It's yeah. Oh, you thought this was democracy? Oh, that's a shame. I've signed an executive order to have honey drop planters to be researched. There we go. To hell with the courts. Oh dear. Shall we get some thingies? Student summoning times. We're not doing gifteds because we just don't have the thing. Hang on. Gnosis shards. We don't have enough Gnosis shards. So we're gonna do zappy ones. Begin the ritual. And you're just gonna summon a lot of lightning students. Like, we're just gonna chain summon them. Kinda. Okay. Summon initiate. Lightning one. Begin the ritual. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have a little look at the students, and you get to pick which one becomes Chosen Junior. Or Chosen 2, or whatever the fuck it is. No, I haven't actually built the magic mirror yet. Summon the student by beginning the ritual. Chosen's just like, fuck, give me a human. Chosen's like, I'm not racist, but... Although, can the mirror change your species? That'd be interesting if it could, actually. That would be interesting. And one more lightning student. But does it let you change the species? I doubt it would be the species. It would just be like hairstyle and shit like that. You have to pick one of these, though, Chosen. That was the rule. I summoned 4 students. So the question is, do you have a vivified? You've got a human that just looks like miserable. They practically look vivified. You've got a wolf and another wolf. We don't have to pick now. I'm just going to put Dashers as their names for now. But one of these is going to be the new Chosen. It has to be. It has to be. It's just, yeah, like, why do we get so many woofs? It makes no sense. Oh, not another one, Pagey. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I'm kind of like keeping a human, to be fair. Providing affection to barbecue. So the pig is barbecue. Cool. To be fair though, you wouldn't want to look at the stats? I'll tell you what, if I show you the first two, their stats. So basically the first one, the Vivified, 2 rocks, 2 airs, 3 zappies. Let's just scroll a little bit. Basically both are the same when it comes to their basic attributes. Okay. One of them has more health than the other. S rank health, B rank magic, and then D rank everything else. The other one has B rank health and speed, A rank magic, and again, so power. Neither of them have very good power. But other than that, it's up to you actually. Do you want the one that has more magical power, or do you want the one that has loads more health? Bear in mind, neither of them are weak at either. The Muppet. Muppet it is. And do you want Chosen 2? Or do you want Chosen 1 Junior? Or Second Coming? Sure. You're so weird, Chosen 1. Okay. So, the Second Coming is going to get a new wand. And then we're gonna, begin the ritual. So anyway, you're gonna get weirdly energized by a thing. That then gets you your Uber wand. And eventually you will replace the headmaster. Well, no, because Little Horn's technically still. We like to think of Little Horn as being the honorary headmaster, even though ultimately we know that whoever's the highest level, currently chosen one, is probably the headmaster. Let's be honest. If we click on the... Oh, hang on. Let me do Pagey's thing first. Kiss, marry, kill, fuck. Frodo, Sam, Pippin, Merry. Oh, well, okay. I'm going to have some very unpopular opinions on this particular situation. Oh my god, this is level 9 fucker. Kind of feel like we'll be fine though. Poor wild magic gets wrecked every time, so I think we need to focus on defensive wild magic. Delta, they defend themselves perfectly fine. Frodo, Sam, Pippin, Merry. I'm gonna be unpopular, I think, with this one. I'm gonna kill Sam. Yeah, I think I'm gonna kill Sam. I think I'm gonna kiss Frodo. Gonna fuck Pippin and marry Merry. Make of that what you will. I think the current setup is going to be good. Void Shroom! We kinda don't care. Not there, we really just don't care. Chalkboard. While we're waiting for people to do shenanigans. A group project! Ah! An apprentice lead the initiates to a group project. I do vaguely remember seeing this before, but I never really read it. The initiates will learn a lot, gaining skill and experience, but the apprentice will resent doing all the work. They will lose some conviction and refuse to lead another group project for a while. Really, Pagey? Are we doing the same thing again? See, my conviction is that Sam's just boring as fuck. Frodo doesn't do it for me at all. Pippin is a bit silly, whereas Merry's a little bit less silly. So out of the two of them, they're going to be really fucking fun. So Merry is probably more hubby material, you know? I don't know whether that's your motivation or you have completely different reasons for picking the same thing. We're like weird twins, Pagey. We're like weird twins. So Shadowcloak on the person who will fall over too many times. Earth armor, obviously, because we don't want you to just die horribly. We're just gonna do smash on one of these, which then immediately gets them more armor than Wild Magic managed to summon for themselves. Jesus. These guys. Fucking hate them. Mass Shield of Wind. Just we're definitely Lord of the Ringsing here, but I appreciate that different names will definitely take people to different franchises. Yeah, it is amusing. It is amusing. Tentacle Sweep. It's time for tentacles. What does the Quake do? Wipes out everyone in the front row from the looks of it. But we're going to do Earth Armor for you. We've got no Quake for Delta. Ah. Well, I mean, smashy still is good. Oh my god! You're just gonna go down again. I don't know how to... I think there's something that... Yeah, concentrating drops. Hopefully Delta goes soon. No, Wild Magic, you're next. Yeah, but the potion, how do we get Wild Magic to do a potion before it's their turn? At the end of each round. I mean, yeah, okay, we can do some stuff. We can do some stuff. I hope. Jesus. Wild Magic. Yeah, basically, Paige. Yeah, I think we understand the yeah, I'm gonna do the potion, don't worry. But fuck, yeah, it's like, what the hell? I could have concentrating dropped, but I think I will anyway. just don't want you going down. Tentacle Sweep's gonna hurt Pagey, but it's still gonna be fun. Smack! Delta, you are just drained. You're gonna have to pass. Multi-strike. Which does almost nothing. Pass. Maybe. I'm sure I'm gonna have to multi-strike, otherwise they're just gonna keep on. Yeah, it's pathetic. Oh, I picked the perfect not enemy to. Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter because then they now die from that. So actually, yeah, that worked out okay. Quit it. Fuck's sake. I didn't even look at the numbers. I need to pay more attention to certain things like status effects. The battles are getting more complicated. You'll be fine, Delta. You'll be fine. You're a kid. You'll bounce back. It's fine. But you leveled up as well. Revive! Begin the ritual! Immediately! Oh, and Hellfire is like really fucking just like really angry at the moment. They're losing their edge apparently. We just need to get them in a fight. Kiss when I kill. Fuck. Thorn, Dwalin, Balin, and Gloin. Jesus. I'm sure Thorin. I'm assuming Thorin Oakenshield. Dwalin. Oh god. Dwalin is he like the bookish one, the big one? No, Balin's the big guy. Gloin. Well, Gloin is Gimli's father, isn't he? Balin, I think, is the wiser, the old one, isn't he? I'm gonna be honest. Thorin has to be the marry. I'm gonna marry Thorin. I'm gonna fuck Gloin. I need to remind myself of Hobbit, Dwarf. Yeah, Gloin is definitely, because it's Gimli, son of Gloin was the phrase that I always remember. But Dwalin. Oh, that guy, the psychopath with the axe in his head. Was he the one with the axe in his head? And Balin. Yeah, Balin was the old guy. Yeah, so, okay, so I'm going to marry Thorin. Fuck Gloin. Kiss Dwalin. And kill Balin. Like, Balin just doesn't do it for me. He's just too old. Sorry, man. Hellfire, what are we gonna do for you? What are we gonna do? Legitimately, I'm not sure. Unless I just force... What I can do... I could put Hellfire on a different thing to everybody else. So, no classes, just, and no tasks, not during the day at least, just chill. Well, he is no man, he is a dwarf. I still haven't done my thing where it actually stops things breaking, have I? What's our Gnosis? Oh, Gnosis shards. A dark apprentice. I feel like Paige should be the one that does this. Since Paige is the dark one. To take this vulnerable bird cultist under your wing. That doesn't sound right. Vulnerable bird cultist? Nah. Nah. We're doing it. They're not vulnerable. They're a fucking bird cultist. Well, I'm not sure whether they are birds or just that, like, they are a different species. Paige's like, yes, tentacles, molest this student. My Thorin killed Balin, too old. Fuck Dwalin, kiss Gloin. Yeah, I think Dwalin and Gloin were reversed for us, I think. Yeah. Dwalin, I think he's just a bit too crazy for me. Like, not like freaking the sheets crazy, just actual just crazy. So while Paige does unspeakable tentacle-related things to one of our innocent students, we're gonna go elsewhere and see that the Second Coming has leveled up. They've got their level 2 wand. They became a bit planty. A little bit planty. But they can get up to level 4 zappy now. And then we will apprentice them. And I suspect it looks like Second Coming is rubbing the lava pig. I mean, that's a whole thing, I guess. It's a thing. We're gonna forgive people for being weird. Hellfire has a misfire 14% chance. Holy shit. Am I gonna have to find some more weird cloacas to... no! Stop it, Melek. Stop it. Oh, Asaya has actually now developed into this weird hybridized freakiness. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna change the priorities. This is red. Red is basically just like insanely powerful. Have you been lurking here? Or have you just arrived? Because you literally just arrived just as we promoted you to an apprentice and tentacled you. Yeah. Yeah. You saw Paigey doing unspeakable things with you. And now you're almost Paigey's level. Hey, tentacles are great. Tentacles... yeah, it's good. So yeah, we've got some rocks. So you gained a bit of rock skill. You get a lot of experience just from being an apprentice, to be fair. So yeah, you're gonna level up a bit. Oh, Elrond, Thranduil, Galadriel, and Legolas. Thranduil has to die. He's just so grumpy and mean, and if Galadriel's gonna give Gimli some hair, and didn't give him the hair, like, I think that it does say a little bit about Galadriel being a right fucking prankster, like a massive troll, or possibly just being petty. But either way, yeah, he's not. Yeah, Thranduil is not my thing. So kill them. I think I'd marry Galadriel, but then I'd fuck Elrond and kiss Legolas. Yeah, Galadriel is... You become basically a god elf, effectively. Although I suppose you only become the species that you marry. You don't actually then become equivalent to their power, I suppose. But still. But still. Lots of spectral cloacas. And yes, I know I've now just decided to say cloaca now. It is what it is. Hellfire, you want to kill things, right? Ha! Kill! Get that bloodlust. Damn it, stop misfiring and kill them. I don't think that counts, because that did not... I think maybe killing ghosts doesn't quite count for some reason. Yeah, the reason is we've got the Jade Eggplant, and the ritual requires that you have a Life Seer and a Death Seer. The Life Seer... And basically, you just need lots of dark and nature skill. So you need someone with both, someone with one, and someone with the other. Job done. So we've now got someone that qualifies as both. So if we can't find anyone else who qualifies, we'll be okay. Then we need like an apprentice with dark, an apprentice with nature. And then do the whole thing. Kill Galadriel. No? Okay. Kiss Elrond. Okay. Fuck Thranduil and marry... We are completely different on the elves. Yeah, we were completely different on the elves. Yeah, Galadriel's a bit weird. I do like the... I assume you've seen Rings of Power, and I actually quite like her progression. But yeah, you know, she does it alright for me, yeah. Oh, Hellfire. Jesus. Why are you so hungry and asleep? Maybe we just need to get you to eat. I mean, it's three. Three ghosts, I would say, but still, yeah. Oh, you and your... so you murdered them all, but then it's like, yeah, they're all just gonna, yeah. Well, a lot of them end up getting processed by this bad boy. So we don't really need any more right now. I was gonna make some greenhousey things. Just low down greenhouses that are tall toward the back, or roofs in general. I think I was just going to be roofs. There was something like this that I was going to do. But what I could do is build a bit of a wall. The broom rack. Does the broom rack have to be outside? That's the question. But yes. I mean, it would make sense that it has to be outside. Does it have to be outside? It looks like it has to be outside to me. Does it drip? Can I put a roof over it? These are all very important questions. It can be in... Well, I should have just, like, moved... Yeah, there we go. Good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to... Actually, let me have a little look at the broom rack again. I'm going to put it here. And then I'm going to build a wall. I'm going to build a roof. No. Then I need a door. I don't know what I'm doing now. My brain is just like jelly now. Nah, this is not gonna work for me. Aww, poor polar bear with dementia. Bless it. I need a pee. Like, I really need a pee. I'm just saying that. I just need a little break. While I have a quick... I mean, I should have had one earlier. You know when you kind of delay things thinking, oh, it'll be fine, and then it just doesn't really go away. But I will not be long, and then we're going to carry on. So I'll be right back. Enjoy some music. She does indeed. I thought I'd turn the light off for her as well. Well, I went downstairs, got some more booze, and she was just kind of like chilling, kind of like watching me, but she's doing her thing, I'm doing my thing. She didn't feel the need to interfere, or she kind of like meowed at me a little bit, and then that was it, really. But yeah, let's carry on with the game, shall we? So yeah, my idea was to build a thing. I think it was 2, 3, 4. That then allows me to make a hallway. I then can make a broom rack. I then might build a bit more wall, but we're gonna see what happens when I just put a roof. Let's put a glass roof, because why the fuck not? I don't think I can actually do what I want to do with it being a room that can actually have a function. Oh, there we go. Dungeon room will respawn monsters soon. Can someone just kind of... Pagey, please. There we go. Thank you. Now we have multiple dark people. That came out wrong. Now we have... Fuck's sake. Now we have multiple spellcasters who have dark magic. There we go. Fuck. We can hopefully keep those things charged up. Yeah, I'm gonna take another drink. There we go. Ah. So... Well, let's choppy maximum priority tea. And make sure that we have apprentices do chop. Asaya, please do a choppy chop. You're just gonna have to go and chop things. Come on, Asaya. You thought becoming an apprentice of the dark arts would be all fun and games. Oh, I like all the new students are there just doing their thing. It's so good. Pagey's just kind of like, yeah. This is how you zap things. And they're all just kind of like, yeah. Electrocution! Whee! Another weird flesh monster just comes along and absorbs whatever the fuck Gnosis shards are. Like Like, they generate Gnosis shards, which is the reason why we have all these extra students. Gnosis shard generation. But what is it? Is it like a fragment of their soul? I don't know what's going on. Sire's just kind of like, I've got Spore Shroom Rash. And that bitter ice meal was pretty gross. Now I'm in a weird kind of swampy thing. And what the fuck is that? It looks like it's gonna do something bad. Nope, it's... This actually looks like a moderately dangerous thing. Please tell me a lot of room. Oh, good. I feel like this fractal... Yeah, when we can harvest that shit, we should harvest that shit, but apparently only at night. Well, I'll let our chompy boy do it. Sorry, Sire, you're gonna have to carry on chopping the choppy. Kind of is spoopy, isn't it? Now, I can't remember exactly how much rune would we need for things, but I'm going to kind of get Asaya to focus it down. Because we can have others collect the stuff. Why is the trapdoor vine waiting? And what is it waiting for? I'm not so sure that I like that. Like, is it gonna do something bad? No, it just seems to be chilling. It just seems to be chilling. It's not doing anything. Yeah, that's what I'm... Yeah, Delta. I feel like that's possibly what's happening, and we're here demolishing the front room. Okay, you're getting a little bit close. I don't know whether that means anything. Probably doesn't mean anything. Okay, SI, you've done your job. You've done a good job. Like, if you want to, in your own time, come back and chop some trees, then that's cool. You know, that's cool. But I feel like for now, that's fine. Oh, little bone flap. Bone flap. What the fuck kind of a name is bone flap? I mean, don't get me wrong. It seems appropriate for this kind of monstrosity. But bone flap? Bone flap sounds like what sapient skeletons would invent in order for them to have sex or something. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't sound right. And my idea also doesn't sound right. But here we are. But here we are. What we need is some more students, and we need them either to be dark students or to branch into darkness, and also then one for nature or to branch into nature. That's what we need. Because we need someone who has nature level 2, an apprentice, someone who has dark level 2, an apprentice, and then someone who has dark and nature level 2, apprentice. That's basically what the eggplant needs. The only thing I can think of is maybe it lets you have one person that qualifies for all of them, but then that kind of doesn't make sense, because then you're automatically gonna have one person that qualifies for all of it. I think at the moment, if we've got someone with Dark 2 or greater, and someone... Why don't we have a life cycle reinitiator? We've got a life seer, i.e. an apprentice with nature 2. We also have a death seer, an apprentice with dark level 2. Both of those are a sire. But if we have one person that has dark 2 and nature 2, why isn't it then giving us a number 1 here? It's already saying that they can fulfill either of these roles. Why then doesn't it say that they can fulfill the middle role? No, but they sort of can't. Maybe Paigey is, although not an apprentice, it explicitly says must be an apprentice. I don't know. I'm confused. Not the first time I've ever been confused. Oh, Delta is actually fully trained up now. We could basically promote them to being staff. We could literally do it. Kind of feel like we should. We need Gnosis shards for this, but we do actually weirdly have enough. I kind of feel like we should. They're such a powerful individual. I'm doing it. Delta, it is your time to become fully trained. Begin the ritual. Oh, you left out. Oh no. But there's only so many people that can come to the hiring ceremony. Well, tough shit. You're gonna feel left out. Whatever happens, you're gonna feel left out. I don't think this is we can do anything about that. I mean, to be honest, you throw mud really fucking well. Like, seriously, your ability is really strong. Like, you can go full on offense and have a better defense than someone who is full on defense. Which is insane. And now you're about to get even better. So while they're doing weird fucking energy beam shit in the basement, stuff happens. Runewood nut. Oh, why? Okay. Don't you hate it when words get corrupted? At the moment, it's like anything nut is just corrupted now in my mind. I'm gonna click on these stupid words. Stupid words. Fucking piece of fucking shit. Oh god, there's loads of void shrooms in there. Wow, there's a little shroom wall. Kill. 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 Yeah, I mean you've got a proud visage. I think we probably should at this point then make the magic mirror. Make the magic mirror. I like nuts as well. I see. Steal, kill, steal, kill, steal, kill, steal. Why? Where are you going? Where are you going? You're just getting the high ground so you can't lose? I guess you do have the high ground now, I guess. I just don't think that they count as victory. What the fuck happened to Asaya? Something happened to Asaya. They obviously went off into the woods of their own accord. Got bound. And then Zenketsu just went off and rescued them. Huh. I think something bad happened over here in the woodland. But I don't know what. Apparently Delta, Little Horn has decided to do so. And also our little weird freaky it that skitters is also doing it. Yeah. Now, I figured that the trapdoor vine was not just... Oh, it entraps and consumes nearby creatures. Won't eat shattered. Wait, it can't eat crystals. So, yeah. Naughty. It's hardly a spoiler as well. Let's be honest. It's hardly a spoiler. Let's get some of this delicious. Delicious. So delicious. Honey stuff. Harvest. There we go. All these cloacas. I mean, to be honest, they're birds, so they probably do have cloacas. So it's not like it's a completely insane name. Freaky creatures. I do like how much they reproduce, though. Like, there's always some there to go and get. There's always some there to go and get. Oh, look at that. It's actually become a kitchen. I don't know. So, 100% bonus to cooking rate. Sounds good to me. Yeah, I quite like the tiles. The tiles are quite nice. I like that. The wok is... Someone's left the fucking stove on. What kind of monster leaves the fucking stove on overnight? Can you imagine the gas bill? Oh my god. Actually, that's a good point. For the Americans in the chat. See, we don't call the fuel you put in cars gas. We call it petrol over here in the UK. You guys call it gas or gasoline, but gas for short. They're different words for not quite the same thing, but they're both valid words. Because we call it petrol, short for petroleum, I'm assuming, anyway. But what do you call it? What do you call the fuel that's for stoves? Do you also call that gas? That's my question, because we would call that gas. It's like you because it's natural gas, you know. I'm sure you guys have gas for domestic fuel to burn for heating and cooking. But would you say, would you call that gas? I don't know, because it is a gas, even though gasoline is not a gas. But then we call it gas for, yeah, different reasons. Whatever. I'm just curious. Anyway. But yeah, ovens and stoves are different, of course. Stoves are like hobs. They're like the top thing that you put a pan on to boil water or make a sauce or whatever. Whereas an oven is the bit where you bake things, where you... So that's not quite the same. I don't know. There's always one who dances for breakfast. Can everyone go? Broom rack. Assemble that fucker. Here, this gap was built because in order for a mess hall to be a mess hall, it can't have any exterior walls. So that wall was an exterior wall. Now, it is not. Because that's a room, technically. So therefore, this room is not exposed to the outside. At some point, we can turn that into something. I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush to do that. So there's one broom rack. We could just put the broom rack in one of the greenhouses. I assume. Oh, we can. We can literally just... Oh, we could... pull away runners. The runners are in the way. I kind of feel like here is probably the... Can they get past it? So much shit going down at the moment. Research. You can put it in an empty room to the left. You mean this one here? Yes. But it's a bit more central here, and yeah, to the top. That makes sense. I don't necessarily think we have enough stone. It let me build it, so I'm guessing we do. Yeah, literally we've got 4 left now. Yeah, I feel like this is a bit more further away, like, from the main area. So it's going to be a bit more useful to get to places. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We've got so many students at the moment where I think there's just a lot of people stuck producing food for them all. Oh, here we go. Oh, God. Oh, no, you know what, Wild Magic? I will allow it, since you run out of magic. Oh, but then you went away when you could have... Okay, Zen's going to fix it. I'm going to let Zen fix it, because whatever the hell you were doing... So, this is kind of cool. Must be stocked with wood to produce brooms. Created as a broom rack. Is a broom rack a whole thing then, I guess? No, this is a broom rack. I'm assuming that that 20 will then become a thing. At which point I'm just going to put 10. Yeah, there we go. We now have 20 brooms here. When it gets down to 10, it will generate another 20. That's kind of cool. I kind of like this. This is nice. And it's kind of like they go out here onto here, I'm guessing, and then they fly somewhere else. Cannot reach for spell. What does that mean? Does that mean that this is inaccessible in some way? Oh, is it because the wall here is kind of a bit fucky? Do I need to put like a floor here? I think I need to put a floor there. Because that's the top of a wall and maybe they can't walk over walls. Oh, there we go, look! People are flying around! That was cool! That was actually really quick as well. Although now they're stuck. Because they can't get past this. Because they're idiots. More void shrooms. I think the fog did laugh. It was a laughing fog. Yeah, these two are kind of not fucked, but kind of. Zenketsu, where are you? Yeah, come on then, Zen. Whee, that was cool. So they're all flying over there to help with the job. But then they can't actually do the job. Immediate test for Zenketsu. Hold shift for Q test. Floor. Resources unavailable. Wood unreachable. I mean, wood on Little Horn. Let's do you. Deliver 1 wood. Because you can fucking go wherever the fuck you want before this lot get trapped forever. Yeah, there's a unreachable object thing. I think we're fine. We just need a bit of wood, and then we're gonna be okay. Okay, Zen. Construct. There we go. Shit. that was kind of funny in a way. Little Horn carrying wood. Oh, you are actually delivering wood. There we go. Oh, you've dropped it down there. That's not ideal. Not gonna lie, it's not ideal, but we'll live. So, notes to self. Yeah, that's a whole thing. That's a thing. Oh, the Laughing Fog. Well, it's more sinister than the Laughing Cow. Not by much. I mean, the Laughing Cow, if you're familiar with the mascot, is disturbing. But yeah, okay. I'm just going to double check that this is not being fucked. Yeah, it's fine. I just thought maybe because it was like briefly touching, you know? It's touching. Now, I don't know what's going to go in there. Maybe nothing. Maybe something. But it's kind of cute. I think it's kind of cute. Oh, looks like everybody's going to have some noms. Oh my god. Hellfire. Dude. We're gonna have to take you on a little battle, aren't we? Let's explore the spine. We're gonna take Hellfire. That's a whole thing. Because Hellfire needs a win. Cool. We'll give you a fucking win. That seemed overly aggressive. I'm not gonna lie, that was a bit aggressive. Delta. Get in there. You and Hellfire. What's this? Reduces mana cost of spells by 50 when starting the run in this combat. Moving away from this combat will end the effect. Sure, okay. Let's fuck this thing up. This level 13 scythe thing. We don't like this. We do not like this thing at all. We're gonna give Hellfire a win. That desperate win they need. Delta! There we go. Oh, look at that fancy red clothing, and that hair is very fancy. I can't even remember what the stuff like this actually does. Yikes! That's a lot of that's a lot of damage. Blop it. It's smash time! Or flow time, possibly. Flow does the same amount of damage, it's a lot more expensive. But it debuffs them a lot. Nope. Denied. Time to smash. I mean, we could just flame lash them and be done with it. Blap! You actually get the kill, Hellfire. I'm hoping Hellfire appreciates that. Hellfire appreciated that. They're not being a whingy little bitch anymore. Oh, look, yay! Little buddies running around. We like the little buddies. Yeah. Okay. Stuff's getting built. We like that. Oh shit, that's now become a room. Which then means that's... fuckity fuck. Okay, well, we can figure this out. By destroying things. Like that. There we go. And now we need to... We might have to actually demolish all of this. God damn, I've broke it. It's really fast, that is, as well. Like, I'd even be tempted to put another one of those things just somewhere in the same building, just so people can fly around a lot quicker. Like, the amount of wood we have is great. We're fine. I feel like the amount of wood is gonna end up getting decimated, but we have a lot. It's dead easy to get a lot. We just need to keep chopping and keep farming, and it'll be fine. I'm certain it'll be fine. Very, very cool though. I like the brooms. They are very cool. Yeah. It's almost, yeah, I mean, you can put that kind of anywhere. If you want fast travel, even just in the same building, like where it is fine. It's a good positioning. But you don't even have to have it for awkward positions. You could just literally have it in the kitchen. I could put one of these in the kitchen. Probably. I mean... And then people could just fly directly down there. Blocked by hallway runner, but otherwise it's fine. And the candelabra, I suspect, but still. I could move these chests up, or I could just put another one here. Weirdly enough, again. We need resources. We don't have the stone. That's fine. But there actually might be a good option. Again, people will use it for fast traveling up and down these spiral staircases, but I'm fine with this. I almost feel like putting one in the greenhouse. We can just literally move it. Put it in the greenhouse and then put another one down here. That's not a bad option. Huh. Ooh. In fact, all of the students have stars. We can graduate all of these fuckers. And that is exactly what the thing is. It's graduate time. Yeah, we're not particularly bothered by them being... Yeah, we're just... Prevents others. Freya prevents others. What? What do you mean? You mean that the fact that we can't see anything up here when she's up there? I mean, bear in mind, she goes when you toggle the thing. She moves with it. I can certainly put her down there for now. People like the Freya cam. I think our newest tutor should graduate all of these students. That's what I'm going to do. And then we're going to call the stream done, I think. You are all now fully qualified lightning people. Because of Zappies. The Zappies are good. You have achieved much zappiness. Zaps are... I'm just... Be gone, Thought! Why are they swapping positions? I guess it's the front of the queue, I guess. We have a weird fucking... Oh, that's... Oh, putting a dash in is the name is gonna make them weird. Wolfie. And then a woo. Probably, Delta. Probably. I mean, you're the one doing the ceremony, so... See, now we have the Swift Mitt. And then obviously the Inspiring Goblet didn't even get a thing. And regenerative dice. Because that's a whole thing. So we have a load more relics. Nice. we now need to decide who else gets replaced. I guess not replaced, but you know, who needs a new thing. I think Paigey, you can definitely get an apprentice-ified person on the side. I think so. It depends, I suppose. I've not really looked at the relics. I should, but I haven't. Ah, yes. Spectral things. Well, Paigey's straight in there murdering. But yes, I think we need to make a bunch of dark ones. Level 1 dark ones. I'm just gonna have to get rid of some of these orders. Because honestly, I'm just gonna have to create them as and when, you know? And once we have all of those dark ones, guess what? We will summon a load of students. Paigey will get to pick one to be her next, her second, her whatever you want to call it. And job done. What is the second coming looking like? So you got another 1.5 levels to gain before you are ready. But yeah, it'll happen. Sleepies. Is there a libations room? A staff lounge. One or more libation fountains. A periodical kiosk. Various luxuries. Some sort of windowage. Chairs. And it must be private, which I think is like one door, isn't it? Only one point of entry. We could make another room here. And make it... Or... this schoolroom. What if we turn this into a staff lounge? I quite like that idea. It's a bit small, but I think that this being a staff lounge would be good. Windows, couches, luxury. It's a bit small to get 30 luxury. Probably a bit small, but some of those other things will actually have luxury. So now I'm just kind of looking at shit. Oh, Freya's on the move. Don't know where she's going to. She's off. Bye. I don't think we have a libations thing. A libation fountain. Probably not. I suppose a little bit chosen. I'm not gonna lie. but I was a massive nerd, and I wanted squared paper to draw maps and mazes and play games on. Squared paper was good. And we had books that maths would often give out to students, but you'd only get like one, and you'd do all your mathsy things in the square paper books. Thing is, they had a massive load of square paper books in storage. So, this is a bit naughty, let's be honest. I snuck into the storeroom to get extra books with squared paper and for doing games and mazes and things. And that room was next to the teacher's lounge. So we can see why me admitting to theft is on topic. So I would poke my head in with a genuine question about something to ask the teachers that are there. But if there was no teachers there, I know that I could snag one of these extra books from the storeroom without anyone catching me. So I knew what the inside of the lounge was. And it was basically just like some chairs and a table. It was like a kind of... It wasn't anything particularly impressive. You could fit like 6 people in there, I guess, comfortably, although it was very rarely more than 3 or 4. Yeah, it wasn't particularly impressive, honestly. There were some bookshelves. Didn't really pay much attention to what books were on the shelves. This is a long time ago. Suffices to say that I got a sufficient number of books with square paper in, and drew all my mazes and designed my games and maps and shit like that. I think I actually used one of those books to draw the maps of the levels in Eye the Beholder computer game. Back in the day when dungeon crawlers did not auto-map. So yeah, I got like a book somewhere with all of those maps in it. It's like fucking brilliant. I loved it. Oh boy, I'm getting sleepy though. Unlike the students and teachers who are charging out. Let's see what the teaching's like. Getting posh. Getting posh. That bell tower is going to be soon. Soon. Everyone's numbing the noms. And Hellfire needs to have their schedule changed back. No. Actually, just no one. There we go. Sorry, Hellfire. You should now eat. Now get to work, doing whatever it is that you need to do. That's work. Well, Pagey, I am about ready to go sleeps. I mean, I wouldn't know. I never owned the main book. No, I didn't. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that... I'm assuming that would have to be something you'd buy. I ain't gonna do that. Paying money for things. What? No, I played the game and it was fun. I mean, I did actually do a series here on this channel, didn't I, with the original Eye of the Beholder, and the second one. The third one was not made by Westwood Studios, so it apparently lost a lot of its charm. I never played it. I feel no urge to play the third Eye of the Beholder. And then, of course, Grimrock. Oh, Legend of Grimrock! I mean, I would say it's a modern dungeon crawler. Is it modern anymore, though? Like, it's more modern than the original dungeon crawlers. But we're going back a few years. Oh boy. So yeah, look at this, guys. We have our Tower of Learning basically done. It's good. We've got our first advanced teacher, advanced staff member. What is their maximum level? 15. Good God. And they're already halfway there. Our mudslide sorcerer. So they started as a water initiate. They became an apprentice, adding earth to the mix. And now they've become staff. And they are fucking potent. They also like Zen. Okay. Zen and Delta. Zen and Delta sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Zen. Delta. Assigned to Delta, assigned to Zen. Cool. I'm guessing they've just shared a bedroom for a while. Maybe I should put the beds together. Push the beds together. Yeah, just squeeze them together. You do, Delta, you do. Sounds a bit gay to me. Actually, I don't even really know. I mean, Zen's basically just like a puppet. You're like a dog person. And you don't know whether or not you have a sex. A woo, indeed, Trillin. A woo. I don't even know what to think about that. Like a puppet. Like a weird, I don't know. Yeah. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. Wild Magic now hates using lightning. Why? What's wrong with lightning? I mean, you're not exactly amazing at it, but still. Kind of feel like you should not be so anti-lightning or something. I don't know. Right, I'm gonna do the whole thing. I'm gonna do the whole thing, guys, where I'm gonna be like saying thanks and stuff, cause well, it's a thing. See, Westwood, what a classic fucking game development studio. Back in the day when you could have like 3 people or something and make a AAA title. Back in the day of what the equivalent of a AAA title is. When did they first start using AAA as describing advanced games and shit? I don't even know. I don't even know. Then you sleep, Paging. Go forth and sleep. For you do know that, that you need to sleep. This music is not appropriate sleep music. But go forth and know that there will be another episode of something. Cobalt Core tomorrow. And then on Sunday, there'll be more RimWorld. And Saturday's probably got some, I don't know, Rim stuff like Space Haven, I don't know. Tally forth! To bed! Right. RimWorld Sunday, absolutely. So, yeah. I'm gonna head off to bed because I'm starting to get, I'm flagging, I'm done. So thank you to all of my adepts for supporting the channel. Thank you to Wouter, Necro, Monocam, Nakomi Summers, Malek, Trilland, Strudel, Hellfire, and Finkel. Charge to Dreamland. Maybe not charge, maybe like meander. And then flop into Dreamland, maybe. Thank you to all of my apprentices for being amazing. Thank you to everyone in the chat. Oh, Freya's literally just now starting, for the first time during the stream, she's deciding to hop onto the desk. It's like, you know, don't you, girl, that it's coming to an end. She's a very, very clever cat, aren't you? Yes. You can't open a door to save your life, but, you know, but you know cause and effect and routines, don't you? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Look at you, your whiskers. Big floof. You're such a big floof. Look at all this. Look at all this floof. I know I'm still streaming. Shut up. You're such a big floof. No. Yeah. Does that hand need cleaning? Is that why you're licking it? Well, I mean, that's fine, I guess. Yes. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye to all of these internet people. Yes. Oh, do you like that? Do you like all the cheek and chin rubs? Yeah, head's getting heavy, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, excuse me. Legitimately how I speak to my cat. Not putting that on at all. So I will... they say bye. Pagey's saying goodbye, Freya. I'm giving her extra pets. These are from Pagey. She loves you too. Yes. Anyway. I guess cheerio time. Cheerio.